Thumbtack is no good for video producers. I am at Abraxas and I'm a video producer, and I've used Thumbtack for about 4 years, and in that time I've seen them go through some changes, and I've finally come to the complete conclusion that they really are not worth the money that it takes to use their service. So if you want to just take my word for it, then go ahead, click off the video and go do other things and enjoy your day. Or if you want to know why I think so, then of course, keep watching. I feel like this is going to take a minute to explain, and to explain very well, so I'm going to make some coffee. Now, I also really need to clarify something here, is that I have only used Thumbtack as a video producer. I've not used their service as any other kind of job, like photographer or yoga instructor, or competitive meditator, or certified cuddler. But as a video producer, there are definitely some issues. One issue, and this isn't exactly with Thumbtack, but just the video industry in general is a bit tricky, because the work that is out there can be all over the board as far as what is expected from the client. Whatever is posted on Thumbtack, that work can range from like a quick shoot that you don't even need to bring your own equipment for, to a multi-location, full-on production, creating the badass video. Little side note here, if you want a video made and you ask for it to be a badass video, be prepared to also pay like a badass. And if you're a video producer, do not respond to the cheap, high expectation, badass video job poster. Just walk the other way. When people are looking for a specific type of work, whatever service is trying to connect those clients to the potential service provider, they need to vet the amount of work that's needed. So this is Thumbtack problem number one. Problem number one. The whole thing with Thumbtack is that it limits the amount of people who can respond to a job posting. And so you have to then be really quick to put a little proposal in. All of that is really stupid, because you can't really qualify that job posting. A person puts a job in there and you have no idea what it is. It could be all over the board. God. I love these things, but they're just, how do they get that hot inside? Thumbtack needs to qualify the job postings better for you. They could do this by just educating the client a little bit on what something is supposed to cost.
The only thing we don't know is your fee. Huh?
And exactly what kind of work they need. So I responded to job postings that later I realized it was just somebody kind of curious. They didn't really know. They just were wondering, maybe I want a video done. That is bullshit. Cooling off now. Thumbtack needs to look out more for the service provider, qualify the job posting. I mean, at the very least, they can include a budget. There's not even a budget range there. It used to be for a little while, but now they got rid of it. Which brings me to problem number two. Thumbtack does not post a budget. We have to know what a client is willing to spend. We have to have some idea of it. We keep just jumping in and paying Thumbtack their fairly high rate of service all the time, and we find out later that a client is only going to spend a few $100. They just spent $13, $15 or something. Do that a few times, you're not going to be able to afford the fine Roberto Mondavi wines like this. Thumbtack used to include a budget. For a long time they didn't. I bitched to them a lot, and eventually they did. I don't know if it was me, maybe, I'm sure I helped. But the problem is that even with the budget, I used to say something like under $500, $500 to $1,000. A lot of times I responded to a job that said it was $4,000 to $5,000, and they say, oh, no, we made a mistake. We only want to spend $350 for this big video shoot, a badass video. The video industry is all over the board with what people will charge for their service. The barrier of entry to calling yourself a video producer is so low that, in any case, look, Thumbtack, your job is to help the service provider. We're the ones who pay you your money. So look out for us and make sure that you're vetting the clients with the type of job they're posting and a realistic budget. Now, a lot of this can be done by simply educating them a little bit more. A lot of you may not know how people use Thumbtack to post a job. Thumbtack problem number 3. Problem number 3! A misleading application process. Let's just watch. I'll just show you right now. Here it is. Type in hire a videographer and they are top there with their paid ad. And a lot of times it comes up on page 1 anyways because they have suspicious good SEO. And here we go. Look, it says, where do you need your video production? It gives you 516 professionals near you. It gives you a couple options here. Just sort of runs you through a very simple process of helping you decide what it is that you think you may need. This is you being a potential client, somebody interested in getting video. Thing is, I can just be somebody who's got a business and I'm just curious. I have no idea what it can cost to get a video done. Maybe it costs $100, you know, who knows? And this is also pretty ridiculous. I mean, most people have no idea what they're needing. Most clients who come to me say, we need a video and we don't really know. Oh, and of course, here we go. Single camera or multi-camera. It ought to say, some commercials require only 1 camera. Some require 2 cameras or 3 cameras. And of course, this is going to be reflected in the cost. But Thumbtack doesn't do that, do they? And of course, how many locations? Most clients do not know. It's very important to understand that the potential clients, it's not their fault. They're not in the video business. They don't know exactly what they need. All right, here we go. Click past all the information you have to enter as far as like email and stuff. And now just Mobile Pro Video. This guy, I've worked with him before. And what's also happening is that this information is being sent out to all the video producers. I just got one myself on my phone. I very quickly look this over. There's no budget, nothing. And then I can send a quote. It says you'll only pay if the customer responds. All right, I'm not going to bother sending a quote. All right, and over here in my Ymail or Yahoo Mail, I can see I've got all these different people who've entered their information in. So Beverly Boy Productions in Denver just sent me a quote. If I click on see quote, they will have to pay, which I'm not going to do because I care. I really do. It would just suck. Make this person get charged. But that person jumped in there hoping for something. Frickin' Thumbtack. All right. All right, Thumbtack. So that's it. Your 3 biggest problems. There are probably lots of little ones too. I think your service is a great idea. It's just there's a few things you're doing which is not looking out for who should be your #1 customer. You got to be looking out for us, the service providers. You got to watch this. All this Thumbtack stuff has been really a downer, but this will make you happy and it will probably make you rich. And it's going to give you 6-pack abs. I'm not even recording. Oh my God.